that the BJP intends to bring back electoral bonds in some form after wide consultations with all stakeholders if it is elected back to power in the 2024 general elections. In fact, she said that the government still has to do a lot of consultation with stakeholders and see what is it that they have to do or make or bring in a framework which will be acceptable to all. So that's a big statement that is coming in from Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, saying that the BJP intends to bring back the electoral bond scheme. Let's listen in to some reactions on this story.
जो पहले चरण का मतदान हुआ है उससे एक बात साफ हो गई है कि एनडीए भाजपा का सुपड़ा साफ होने जा रहा है। जो लोगों का रुझान है वो सरकार के बिल्कुल खिलाफ है। पिछले 10 वर्ष का जो कुशासन रहा है उसको संज्ञान में लेकर लोगों ने वोट डाली है और इसलिए प्रधानमंत्री जी उस पर कुछ भी कहें, पर हकीकत ये है और जमीनी हकीकत ये है कि पहले चरण के मतदान में बीजेपी का सुपड़ा साफ हो गया।
अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश के बाद भी अगर निर्मला सीतारमण इस तरीके की भाषा का उपयोग कर रही हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं प्रधानमंत्री को जवाब देना चाहिए कि ये देश संविधान से चलेगा या भारतीय जनता पार्टी की मंशा से चलेगा, और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश की अवहेलना करने वालों को जनता करारा सबक सिखाएगी।
So Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that there is a possibility that BJP could bring back the electoral bonds in some form after a wide consultation with all stakeholders, and this is after the BJP comes to power once again for its third term in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. So that's a big statement that is coming in from Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. In fact, she also said that the government still has to do a lot of consultation with stakeholders and see what is it that they have to do to make or bring in a framework which will be acceptable to all. So the BJP government plans to bring back the electoral bond scheme after it comes to power for its third term. CNN News 18 senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is now joining us on this story. Pallavi, so Nirmala Sitharaman has clearly said that the BJP intends to bring back electoral bonds scheme if it comes to power. Again, what more details do you have?
Yes, so Anjali, something similar to the electoral bond scheme, because remember the electoral bonds has already been declared as unconstitutional by the Supreme Court, and the government has not really been very happy with this kind of a decision, because it says that electoral bonds was something which was brought into bringing about transparency and cleanliness as far as political funding is concerned. So in case the BJP comes back to power for the third term, they want to bring something similar to it. It can be nuanced or named as something else, but of course there will be wider consultation. That process is already going to be beginning soon, the moment they come to power and take charge. And of course, every political party will be kept on board. The worry in the government and the BJP now is that doing away with the electoral bond scheme essentially means that are you also encouraging black money? There is going to be unaccounted money which is now going to be made inroads. In fact, the finance minister has gone on record to say that in Tamil Nadu, a large amount of drugs money also was making inroads as far as political funding is concerned. So what the government plans to do is, in case it comes back to power, is to come up with a similar scheme which will ensure, one, black money doesn't enter the domain of elections or political funding, and second, every political party or a stakeholder will be involved and discussed and consulted with. And third, of course, there will be transparency as far as the funds which a political party gets.
Also, Pallavi, if you could throw some light on why did the Supreme Court scrap the electoral bond scheme?
Well, the main allegation which was and the charge which was made by the Supreme Court is that the entire purpose of the electoral bonds was to actually clean up the entire process, but that was not what was happening. It was not emerging as a level playing field, and the corporates also were not kept completely on board. Those were the main grounds which was taken by the Supreme Court once it declared unconstitutional, and that has now snowballed into a huge political brownie point scoring moment, especially with the opposition parties. In fact, if you listen to what Rahul Gandhi has to say, the Congress leaders have to say, all their ads, their election campaigns are centered around about what they call chanda do and get benefits out of the corporate sector.
Right, Pallavi. Also, we just heard to some opposition bites, and the opposition leaders are clearly slamming the finance minister's statement on electoral bonds. All right, Pallavi,
Yes,
please stay with us. We're now being joined by Congress Party's Udit Raj on this story. Mr. Raj, so big statement coming in from Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who's saying that the BJP government plans to bring back the electoral bond scheme if it comes to power once again.
Yes, say it again.
Mr. Raj, so Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that the BJP government plans to bring back the electoral bond scheme if it is elected to power once again.
This is just fair saying. We have asked the question, have they replied? Number one is that the name and identity of donor will not be disclosed. That means that it is a way to loot or it's a theft and it's a corruption. And secondly, on so many entities, they carried out the searches by income tax and ED, and subsequently they got electoral bonds from them. Do they have the answer? They are trying to deviate from the issues and cover up the acts of corruption and nothing else. I ask these questions that mega engineering. Why these entities, or rather 30 of such entities, who were raided, who were seized, and they oblige BJP? That answer we are not getting. That answer we are not getting, that why donor names should not be disclosed. Is it a robbery or is it a theft? Is it not a corruption?
All right, but the according to government sources, the opposition will also be consulted before bringing back the electoral bond scheme. So what will be the opposition stand on this?
No, they are trying to cover up and let debate from the issues is that the crime which they have done, they should continue.
All right.
Then that is the next thing. After the election we can think over it, but right now they are trapped in it, and that's why they are trying to deviate from the real issue.
All right, Mr. Raj, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18, and we're now being joined by DMK's A. Saravanan on the story. Mr. Saravanan, so Finance Minister has said that the BJP plans to bring back the electoral bond scheme, which the Supreme Court had called unconstitutional, but the BJP government has plans to bring it back if it comes to power once again. Your reaction?
See, that's what, it's a distinct possibility. The BJP coming back to power is a distinct possibility, so they don't have to worry about whether to bring back the electoral bonds or not. See, the biggest impact of the Supreme Court's verdict is that it has exposed the underbelly of the BJP's humongous corruption. The Prime Minister has to acknowledge, the Prime Minister who never once replied to the criticism of the opposition parties was forced to speak about the electoral bonds, whereas he spoke lies. He said that the electoral bond everybody was supposed to know the truth, and he spoke about the quantum received by the BJP. He lied about the quantum. It has become the nemesis of the BJP. Now, to limit the damage, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman is coming and giving some hogwash, but the people of our country are not going to buy this. It is a humongous corruption. The enforcement, extortion racket, extortion cum corruption, the likes of which the independent India had never ever seen.
Right. We just spoke to Congress Party's Udit Raj also, who said that this is nothing but a deviation tactic. They just want to deviate the attention of the voters.
Yeah, see, absolutely. See, that's what I would put it this way. Whatever way they speak about the electoral bonds, it is good for the opposition. However, the very fact that they keep mentioning about the electoral bonds is good, because people are reminded that electoral bonds is an issue. So this is the first time ever BJP, in the run-up to the high voltage election, has acknowledged that they have a problem. So this is going to sink them.
All right, Mr. Saravanan, thank you for speaking to CNN News 18 and for your views.